Welcome to Rad, a daily reader for Reddit. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. YSK that Amazon has a serious problem with counterfeit products. And it's all because of something called commingled inventory. Anecdotally, the problem is getting severe. I used to buy all my household basics on Amazon. Shampoo, toothpaste, etc. And I've gotten a very high rate of fake products over the past 2 years or so. Specifically, most recently, I bought a bottle of shampoo that seemed really odd and gave me a pretty serious rash on my scalp. I contacted the manufacturer, and they confirmed it was a fake. Amazon will offer to give you your money back if you send it back. But that's all the protection you have as a buyer. Since I started noticing this issue, I've gotten counterfeit batteries, counterfeit shampoo, and counterfeit guitar strings, and they were all sold by Amazon.com. It got so bad that I completely stopped using Amazon. The bigger question is, what the hell is going on? This didn't seem to be a problem, say, 5 years ago. I started looking into why this was the case, and I found a pretty clear answer. Commingled inventory. Basically, it works like this. As we know, Amazon has third-party sellers that have their products fulfilled by Amazon. These sellers send in their products to be stored at an Amazon warehouse when a buyer buys that item. Amazon will ship the products directly to buyers. Sounds straightforward enough, right? Here's the problem, though. Amazon treats all items with the same SKU as identical. So, let's say I am a third-party seller on Amazon, and I am selling Crest toothpaste. I send 100 tubes of Crest toothpaste to Amazon for Amazon fulfillment. And then 100 tubes are listed by me on Amazon. The problem is that my tubes of Crest aren't entered into the system as solitary eggs storefront. Crest toothpaste, they are just entered as Crest toothpaste and thrown into a bin with all their other Crest toothpaste, even the main, sold by Amazon.com, stock. You can see why this is not good. If you go and buy something from Amazon, you'll be sent a product that literally anyone could have sent in. It's basically become a big flea market with no accountability. And even Amazon themselves don't keep track of who sent in what. It doesn't matter if you buy it directly from Amazon, or a third-party seller with 5-star reviews, or a third-party seller with 1-star reviews. Regardless, someone, or a robot, at the warehouse is going to go to the Crest toothpaste bin, grab a random one, and send it to you. And it could have come from anywhere. This is especially bad because it doesn't just allow for counterfeit items. It actively encourages it. If I'm a shady dude, I can send in a bunch of fake Crest toothpaste. I get credit for those items and can sell them on Amazon. Then when someone buys it from me, my customer will probably get a legitimate tube that some other seller, or Amazon themselves, sent in. My fake tubes will just get lost in the mix. And if someone notices it's fake, some other poor seller will likely get the bad review, return. I started looking around Amazon's reviews, and almost every product has some % of people complaining about counterfeit products, or products where the safety seal was removed and re-added. It's not everyone, of course, but it seems like some % of people get fake products pretty much across the board. From vitamins to lotions to toothpastes and everything else. Seriously, go check any household product right now and read the 1-star reviews. And I guarantee you'll find photos of fake products, items with needle punctures in the safety seals, etc., etc. It's rampant. Now, sure, some of these people might be lying, but I doubt they all are. In the end, this commingled inventory has created a pretty serious counterfeit problem on Amazon. And it can actually be a really serious problem if you're buying vitamins, household cleaners, personal hygiene products, etc. And there is literally nothing you can do about it. Because commingled inventory also means that sold by Amazon and seller reviews are completely meaningless. It's surprising to me that this problem seems to get almost no attention. Here's a source that explains it pretty well. blog.redpoints.com, but you can find a lot of legitimate sources online to read more about it. A lot of big newspapers have covered the issue. A few more reads: www.forbes.com, www.theatlantic.com, www.Washington Post Commit. And, no, I'm not an anti-Amazon shill. No, I don't work for Amazon's competitors. Do they even have competitors anymore? I'm just a person who got a bunch of fake stuff on Amazon. Got a scalp rash from counterfeit shampoo. Then went down an internet rabbit hole. Well, this was so eye-opening. Thanks for this post, Trophy. Agree. Great explanation. I've had the same type of Amazon purchasing experience as you mentioned. and wondered why quality had declined so dramatically. You want to know what's even frickin' crazier? Counterfeiters also use Amazon's anti-counterfeiting measures against them. Basically, if you suspect that listings under a particular product are fake, you can submit a complaint with minimal evidence to be reviewed by an investigator, who then has to make a judgment call as to whether the products are legit or not. Under normal circumstances this would be difficult, but not impossible, so long as the investigator actually took the time to review the case. Unfortunately, Amazon runs this crap like a call center, so they've got about 5 minutes to review a case before making a decision and moving on to the next one. Obviously this has led to literally thousands of false complaints against legitimate products from actual counterfeiters pretending to be lawyers, authorized sellers, and even representatives of big-name brands. Because counterfeiters don't just submit one complaint, they'll send 100, 99 will be denied. But all it takes is one to be approved and all the legit listings are all pulled from their marketplace. Then this whole rigmarole starts where the legitimate sellers have to appeal the removal of their products, which can take hours to be resolved. Meanwhile, the only available seller on the listing is selling their counterfeit inventory. So after a few hours, Amazon realizes its mistake, reinstates the listings which were removed, shuts down the counterfeit account. And that's the end, right? Wrong. The counterfeiter just spins up to their next account. They have literally hundreds of thousands of aged accounts which they created back when Amazon's account creation process was much less thorough, and repeat it all almost immediately. The biggest products which were counterfeited were nutraceuticals, essential oils, and various beauty products such as makeup and shampoo. It should also be noted that counterfeit pills have led to several drug overdoses. Edit. Admittedly, my info might be a year or two old, and you, silently too, has graciously pointed out that the aforementioned investigators are currently called ISS reps. Sadly, however, they are still required to meet daily quotas. It also cracks me up when a company changes its packaging and all the Amazon pages with its products are suddenly flooded with "OMG, this is totes counterfeit" reviews showing photos of old and new, but both totally legitimate, packages. My favorite comment was something like, "I've been buying nail polish from this brand for over a decade and in that entire time the bottle has never looked like this. My bottles from 10 years ago don't look like this. So fake." 1. Quote. Part of why a lot of brand plaster all over their new package design some sort of variation of same great product, amazing new look. Quote. It should say, 10% less product, amazing same price. Quote. I actually have a great story about this. Everyone knows Cyanide and Happiness. They make comics, many of which turn into memes around here. Shout out Cyanide and Happiness. Explosion.net. Explosion.net. Anyway, they have a card game like Cards Against Humanity that you finish the comic with your card. It's called Joking Hazard. My brother bought it online from Amazon.ca. We got it and played a few times. Great game. A month later, we went to a comic expo and they were there doing autographs and the like. They are pretty great, and one of the things they were doing creating new cards. Every box comes with a few blank cards that you can draw your own. They would take it and draw something on the spot. Well, we got there and give the box to the artist. Rob, I think. He asked where we got it. 'Cause they were selling them there at the booth. When we said Amazon.ca, he took the box and one of his own cards were twice as thick in the other box, and the picture was just basically a sticker on cardboard instead of their beautiful laminate box. He asked us to exchange it with one of their boxes as evidence. I guess they were having all kinds of issues getting it removed from the Canada Amazon store, saying they don't have enough evidence and stuff. We got a brand new box and a fancy card drawn up. So yeah, buy direct wherever you can. You will have so many artists and creators thankful to you for it. Edit. Got a picture of the card imager.com. Edit to Explosion. Comment below. www.reddit.com. Not just fake reviews, but vendors who pay people to remove their negative reviews. I bought a few iPhone 6s chargers through Amazon and all of them had their gold connector pins fried within 3 months. Then someone on Reddit let me know it's because a lot of the cords are counterfeit and to go with Anchor. Yes, hail corporate cords. No problem since. But I went back to write a negative review for the crappy cords I'd bought beforehand and their seller contacted me within a month saying, paraphrasing, "Please remove your negative review or change it to 5 stars. I'll pay you $15. The motherfricker contacted me at my personal email somehow, not my Amazon login email, which is me plus Amazon at myemail.com. But my personal email. I contacted Amazon support about it and they were pretty much like KTHX. What a shit show that place has become. Happened to me too. They have offered me $40 to take down a review of a lamp. Y'all should go in and edit your reviews to add the bribery part too so people in the future know how shady the seller is. Amazon won't publish your review if you do this. Best thing you can do is just leave a negative review about the product. The solution to it is leaving seller feedback instead of product reviews. Seller feedback hits the account health metric and a lot of negative 1/2 star reviews can lead to that account being suspended. I just purchased a hair product on Amazon and saw a review saying not to buy the product because the label is listed in Spanish and it's not the same product. I ordered the item anyway because most of the reviews were fine and I assumed the bad review just have been a fluke, but it sounds like commingled inventory might be to blame. I've seen comments like the ones you mentioned semi-often, but I never realized that they could be connected. Thanks for explaining. A few corrections. Amazon does, for about the last 4 to 5 years, know which seller sent in each unit of inventory, even when the inventory is commingled. So when you receive a counterfeit item and report it, they know which seller it came from and they can quarantine that seller's inventory while they investigate. Sellers have the ability to opt out of commingled inventory. If you ever get an item with an XOO sticker on it, that was non-commingled inventory. Amazon doesn't currently commingle retail inventory with 3P seller inventory. They do this to avoid accidentally selling counterfeit items under the Amazon name. All that said, counterfeit is a huge problem that Amazon actually cares about dealing with because they know it's undermining the value of their platform. Source: I was an engineer at Amazon, specifically an FBA, from 2014 until about 6 months ago. Thanks for watching Rad. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. If you like these videos, check out Rad too.